Food Junkie coming at you with a video on my way to work. You know how we do on my way to work. Real life is about anybody and everybody, anything and everything. Y'all keep me company, and hopefully I'll keep you guys slightly entertained. It is a dreary, gray day, slightly damp. Like I say, it's not quite wet, it's damp here in the Atlanta area. Yeah, it's crazy. Still that high humidity, muggy type sticky feeling, which is gross to me. I don't like feeling this way. But you know, it is what it is. Y'all, what's going on today? What's happening on these YouTube streets? Y'all know I know, right? Like I said, no shade, but what? Like, of course people are talking about what Bama introduced yesterday. Of course some people have declined the offer. Some people have accepted the offer. Some people thinking the offer is fraudulent. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But this is my take on the whole situation. Whatever opportunities that people choose to take, go ahead and take. Whatever opportunities people choose to decline is your choice and your right to decline it. But when someone says money, there's always a budget to what's going on. It really is. There's always a budget as to what the investor has planned on. And if you're thinking logistically, critically, things of that nature, I will first question I will have if I was part of the Zoom meeting would be, what's the budget of this project? Where is this project going to be filmed? What's the lodging situation? What's the transportation situation? And then that will determine what my monetary stipend would be. Over what course of time will this filming take place? What's your estimated time of completion of said project? All those questions are pertinent in order for you to understand what your stipend could be, should be. If you go in there, like a lot of people on here, I hear people talking about negotiating this and third and what they want their stipend to be after taxes. Jay Wilson, you like to throw a little bit of shade, baby. Stop doing that. Not everyone is about shade all the time. I know you think that's funny. That's your brand, I guess. That's what you choose to do, I guess. But stop throwing shade my way. I'm trying to like you. I'm trying to look past all the other bullshit that you do to have some type of, what do you call it, work relationship with you. Stop throwing shade though, Jay Wilson, because you sound ignorant. You really do. I want my stipend to be $5,000 after taxes. So whatever you need to do that, make it happen. Before you start throwing out numbers of what you want it to be, you need to have some type of understanding as to what the budget is initially. If the budget is $100,000 and you spend $10,000 on, you know, housing, lodging, food, things of that nature, you spend another $10,000 on getting people there. That means airplane tickets, transportation to and from the airport, things of that nature. That's $20,000 out of the $100,000 that is spent, which leaves you with $80,000. Then not talking about the crew that you will have to get in order for you to film said projects, the lighting, the grips, things of that nature. That's another, what, if it's gonna be professional people, about $50,000, which leaves you with $30,000. And depending on how many people is going to be part of this quote unquote production, the show second edition, part 2, you have to then divide the remainder of that money by those number of participants in that said situation. See, people need to be very logical and critical when they think and start asking questions with that, because someone like me, especially when you're throwing shade, Jay Wilson, because when did you ever see me sew any fucking point shoes? What's up, babies? How y'all doing? First you come in asking for a cape and a deacon's, whatever you want, whatever, you know what I'm saying, which was shade in itself. I let that pass. But you keep on saying for the past couple of days that I'm sewing some type of point shoes. You know point shoes are for ballet, stupid. You not realize that point shoes is not something that I sew. I sold garments. So please stop trying to throw shade thinking that this money was not at my expense, because that doesn't work with me. You know I don't do that. See, y'all are so worried about someone else investing in you that half of y'all don't even invest in your fucking selves. I've seen nothing that you've done to invest in your own furthering of your own situation, far as YouTube, far as life, far as anything. Like I said, and you also mentioned, Jay, was that, oh, well, if someone wants to hire me to do this, to do that, no one has hired you yet for your roasting gags. You've been doing it for the past 2-3 years. No one on here who's doing all this roasting and gagging and trying to clown and drag people was not has been hired outside of YouTube, your channel, to roast and gag someone. Like I said previously, when you start getting paid for this quote-unquote talent that you have outside of YouTube, then I can take y'all seriously. Until then, stop trying to come for me. Please stop coming for me. I've been in the game of entertainment pretty much my entire life. From acting to dancing to modeling to all kind of different things. Do you have a comp card? Can you pull out old comp cards of yours and you look the same today as you did back then? And comp cards are used for people who actually who your agents go out there and send your comp card to with your resume on it. Basically, your comp card is basically your resume of the projects that you've done, the things that you are, the different looks that you can do, things of that nature. And I'm happy for everyone who is going to be part of both shows. But I caught the show yesterday. I don't know if y'all caught it, but I caught it. Where Bama Girl told Jay Wilson, be careful with that because the camera adds 10 pounds to you. And no shade to Bama Girl either, but I'm just saying. Y'all are constantly shading one another was not. Y'all are constantly throwing these at one another was not. And my question still is, as it was for the first crew, cast, whatever the case may be, what you want to call it, participants. Are you camera ready? I'm just asking questions, I'm just asking questions, I'm saying? I don't know. If I'm called today for anything, anywhere, not just stuff that goes on here, but outside of here, I am camera ready at all times. From the way I look, from the way my body looks, the way I present myself, all those things, always camera ready. Have always been camera ready. One thing is, I was looking through some of my old comp cards and pictures and stuff like that was not, and I took a few of them and posted. I was going to post them on here. Then I realized, I'm saying no, but I will talk about it though. Y'all realize why I am the way I am, why I present myself the way I present myself, why I carry myself the way I carry myself. Because I know who I am, I know how I look, and it's not some delusion. I know not everyone will find me attractive. That I do know. I'm not everyone's type. I do know that as well. But one thing people cannot say is he's not well put together and he's ugly. No one can ever say that about me. Because those two things does not fit into who Food Junkie actually is. And I guess the shade is being thrown because yesterday when Jay Wilson was talking to Wolverine, I just jumped in the chat and said something, because like I said, I'm trying to like him. I'm trying to get past the differences that I have with people on here, because I like everybody pretty much, but I'm trying to get past the differences I have with people so I can just, move on with my situation. But when he was talking to Wolverine, he's calling out my name. And me, jokingly, y'all know I always play around, I'm like, stop thinking about me, Jay Wilson, I'm getting me out of your head. Oh, no, that's not me. That's so-and-so, so-and-so. First of all, and I had to write, JK, just kidding. I'm just playing around, just joking. But it seems like everyone wants to have all these jokes, but they can't take a joke. They can't respond accordingly to the jokes that everyone have. What's up, Deanna, baby? How you doing? And everyone else in the chat. Y'all know I really can't see too much. So I said that as a joke, but you seem to have gotten a little touched in your spirit, Jay Wilson. Why is that? Why is it that everyone on here can joke and play around, but when someone jokes and play around with them, very innocently, No shade involved, because what you throw at me is always shade, always shade. Even when you make your little comments giving me a backhanded compliment, it's always shade there. See, I don't live in that world where I constantly have to throw shade with people. I'm not that insecure about who I am and what I'm about. I'm really not. And you can say you're secure all you want to, us not, but it's written all over your face. You don't have to say a word. I'm just saying. Insecurity, y'all are riddled with it. I don't know why, I don't know how, I don't know who haven't hugged y'all enough or told y'all that y'all were precious enough in your lifetime, was not. But why? It was a joke. I'm joking. You've been joking me for the past week or so, since you dropped down on my check asking for a deacon's robe and some other stuff. And then now it's going on to sewing point shoes and stuff. You see how when I let stuff slide and don't address things initially, although I do see it, people progressively get, you know what I'm saying, worse with it and more shady with it. That's why I try not to engage too much with people on here, because y'all don't know how to, y'all don't realize not everyone jokes the same way that you joke. Not everyone takes things the same way that you take things. And I don't take it seriously. Fine, stop. I don't understand it. What would you bring to anything, Jay Wilson, to be honest with you? And this anyone who's thinking about it, was not, what do y'all have to bring to TV? What's up, Carrie Ray? How you doing, sweetheart? What type of energy y'all have to bring to a production besides eating and going out for the food? That's what you said. I never said that. I've been on plenty of productions, behind the scenes, in front of the scenes. Understanding call times, understanding staging, understanding positioning, all those things. Camera angles and all that stuff. I have a wealth of knowledge that I don't bring here on YouTube, but I'm gonna start. Y'all say y'all want something different. Let's see if y'all really want something different. Y'all want to be all part of the entertainment industry. Let's see how much a part of the entertainment industry that you actually capable of being and handling. I'm just saying. You know, I show you guys little stuff here and there, well, it's not, you know what I'm saying, just to give y'all a little different look as to who I am and what I have to offer. The world, not YouTube, the world. My talents are boundless. I can do pretty much anything and everything I put my mind to. I'm just saying. I haven't seen anyone pretty much on here show some real talent. From poetry to, well, James shows talent. Deanna shows business sense. Rick shows business sense. Nika shows storytelling. But who else shows talent besides being messy and what someone else is doing? Billie Jean shows editing and things of that nature. I'm trying to think of who actually shows talent on here. I'm just asking. Heidi can rap, sing, and put lyrics together. You know. What else? Bunch of fake, fraudulent individuals. I'm just saying. You know, I'm confused. And you want to ask for a certain amount of money when you don't even know the intricate details of what's going on. You're on here talking about money situations where you don't even know what the budget actually is, what the perspective of amount of participants are, what's the lodging, what's the thing, and because all that encompasses the budget. All that you're asking for and talking about right now, all encompasses the logistics of a project. So before you can ask for a dollar amount for yourself, you must first understand what the dollar amount of the entire project is and ask the pertinent questions to break down the cost of the project before you pay the participants. I'm just saying. We have to be smarter. We have to be able to think outside of our own selfish needs and our own greedy needs if you're going to be part of a group project. That's why these things aren't working out on here. See, I want to give y'all some lessons on how some stuff working in the entertainment industry. It's easy to remove someone and put someone less in their place. Someone who isn't about the drama and the bullshit. I know y'all on YouTube like drama and bullshit, but it's easier to remove a problem and put someone else in your place for less money. So while you're on here screaming how much you want after taxes without knowing what the budget is, what this individual is willing to spend, what this project is really about, what's the concept of said project, part deux. You're so worried about how much you're going to get paid, how much you're taking home. And if I was an investor, I don't want those people around me. Why? Because it's all about you and not about the whole picture, the whole production. It's really funny to me how I sit back in for the past, well, since last night, watching all these people making all these videos, some good, some bad, some indifferent, but yet no one talks about the logistics of a said project. Oh, I wonder what the budget's going to be for the entire thing. I wonder where we're going to be filming it. I wonder what the cost is going to be for this and the other. So y'all expect people to spend money on you or with you, but you're not worried about the type of money, where money's coming from, what the said investors' things are. That's why people are having to do PPP loans, going into their 401ks, refinancing mortgages and things, because they weren't interested in the logistics of said project. So now when the money runs out or the money is low, they're asking the participants to dig into their pockets to ensure that, quote unquote, their work won't go into vain. That's how they get you, y'all. I remember when I was modeling back when I was younger. I was modeling. I was doing some modeling while I was not. And I modeled for John Casablanca modeling agency, back in Seattle when I was younger. And I was approached by a couple other people was not, photographers who wanted to take pictures and things of that nature. But they wanted me to pay for it. They wanted me to come out of my own pocket to pay for the pictures and pay for the studio time, this, and the third. But they believed in me. They believed in me. They wanted me to pay for my own pictures, my own stuff. Makeup artists, studio time, things of that nature. They wanted to charge me for that. So I went to my agency, John Casablanca, and I asked them. Because they paid for everything for me, because they wanted me. They wanted me to be part of the agency. And I think I'm gonna put some pictures also on my community page, because I took them from my comp cards. I'm gonna take some pictures, so I'll show you guys so I'm not totally lying to y'all. And these are old pictures now, y'all, so don't think that I'm trying to act like it's all that. They're old pictures, and back in the days, they didn't have all this 1080p and 4K, all this craziness that we have now. Was like to make things clearer and broader and things of that nature. All that was done in post. These are just the negatives of these pictures. But my agency told me, and I always kept with this, and not only with when I used to model, act, and dance, all the other stuff was not, but in life, if someone believes in you, they won't ask you to pay for their dreams, to help you fulfill your dreams. That's why people are taking mortgages, taking out money out of their 401k, this, that, and the third. Because people talking to you, because you don't realize that if someone's interested in what you do, they will actually pay for what you do. They will actually pay you for what you do. When I go to sets and dress someone or design something or do something like that, was not, I get paid for that. It's not pro bono, unless I choose to help out a friend or someone that needs help. Well, it's not. It's not free. My work and my talent is not free. My consulting is not free, unless I choose to help someone out. It just is what it is, people. I'm so confused how everyone is excited. I mean, be excited because I wish y'all luck. I wish whoever chooses to do whatever project they choose to do, the first one or the second one, or maybe the third one, whoever comes across with a third project they want to present to y'all on YouTube. I just want y'all to think logistically. Think about the logistics of said projects. Think about the project from beginning to end. Because first project been going on for how many years now? We can say Corona caused a lot of shutdowns on things, but we've seen all these shows that's on TV filming through the coronavirus. They had a quick little shutdown, but then they started refilming, showing things from home, things of that nature. And let me talk about these shows. What would be a good show? Take it around with you, y'all. This is free. This is a free one. I know everyone's so interested in what's going on here on YouTube. That's really nice to find out what's going on here on YouTube. But what would be a better idea for a show is you take the shit off of YouTube. How the show will begin is this. So I'll give y'all a little storyboard y'all can write down and jot down and give to these producers and these investors and stuff that y'all are talking to, everyone. First introduction to people. Yes. A collage of them in their YouTube channel. They meet up in person. And from there on point, they constantly, if you get some that are in certain cities that are close to each other or that is with each other in certain cities, you watch and film them while they interact with them solo, like that. Find out what's going on in their real lives. Give the people an introduction of what's happening in said YouTuber's real life. See if they respond and behave the same way as they do on YouTube. Is it a different personality? Is it a different person? Is it something different altogether? That would be a show that people want to watch. Because I don't give a fuck what you do on YouTube, because I come on YouTube and watch you do it on YouTube. I'm more interested in what is going on in your real life. How do you incorporate what you do on YouTube into your real life? Y'all talk about talent, right? Y'all talk about making sure that people see your talent and using what you can do, what you show on YouTube, how you use that and manifest that in your real life. That is the show. That's something that we can do. Watch someone play the piano and lead a choir. That's your talent, right? Minister of music. Watch someone live their daily life and how they just happen to incorporate YouTube as part of their daily life. That's more interesting than watching the same bullshit that we can watch for free here on YouTube. Taking it off of YouTube and applying it into the real world, if you can. How is it that what you do on YouTube applies to your real life? How is it what you do on YouTube allows you to live the same way or live a better way in real life? That's something that people will be more interested in. Not only watching, but being interested in selling and buying as well. Y'all are marketing geniuses. Turning on a camera and talking shit about somebody else who don't need anything from you, who's doing better than you in life in general. It sounds like hating to me. It sounds like bullshit to me. I'm just saying. Wouldn't it be more interesting in finding out how said YouTubers live in the real world? See, that's why the love of hip hops, the Married to Medicines, the Basketball Wives, the Housewives franchises do so well. The Ink Crews do so well. Not only do they show their talents, they also show parts of their real life as well. And not congruent with each other always. What they're going through individually. It's called character building. I'm sorry, yeah. I'm just, I'm saying, I'm just a nobody. Cause I'm just a nobody. Trying to tell everybody how to live their life off of YouTube. I'm just saying. Now that's interesting. Understanding someone's character. What makes them be the character they are on YouTube? How did they get to be that character on YouTube? Given the behind the scenes, given the inside story of these people's lives. That's a show. That's what people more interested in. How do you think we fell in love with a Nene Leakes? A Quad? A Lisa Vanderpump? A Caesar? How do you think we fell in love with those people? We found out who they were outside of their show. Exactly. How do you think we fall in love with these people if not that we hold Bethany Frankel? She went from being broke, one of the poorest housewives, to now one of the richest housewives of the franchises. Because of her idea. Skinny girl. That's why Bethany will always go down as one of the best housewives. One of the best people for the show. She may not be on it right now, but yet her name is still synonymous with the franchise. And her brand is synonymous within the real world. You in these stores, you can find Skinny Girl popcorn, Skinny Girl margarita mix, Skinny Girl drinks, left and right. See, how many of y'all have that marketing idea? What do y'all have to offer the world? So if you were on a show and the show happens to be successful, can you branch off and do your own thing? Do you have a plan in place right now, today? Or when someone taps you on your shoulder and say, I want to invest in you. What is it that you do? What is it that you can do that can translate outside of YouTube? I'll wait. James writes books. James sews. James is creative. Nika tells stories. Nika's working on a book. Deanna is probably one of the best marketing people I've seen on here. Turned a raffle into a phenomenon. She has 2 raffles. Once every week and once a month with her membership. That's a marketing genius. The WGQs, the merchandise that she sold that's out there of her. I could tap her and say, oh, I have an idea, I have some money that I want to invest. What do you have in mind? I'm sure she'll have at least 5 ideas off the top of her head. I'm sure James will have 5 ideas off the top of his head. And y'all know me, I got ideas off the woo-ha. From food. Actually, I told you I'm a lifestyle brand. That's what I actually am. Y'all gonna see it sooner or later. Y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna see it. It's those of you who's not biased and hate as whores who's gonna see it. Well, I'm a lifestyle brand. I want you to feel a certain way. I want you to carry yourself in a certain way. I want you to move in a certain way. I want to show you how to move that way. I'm just saying. You know, how many of y'all have ideas out the woo-ha? What's up, baby? How you doing? Good afternoon to you. I'm trying to get my eyes straight on this road, y'all, because it's like it's a rain now. The rain's starting to come down. It's a rainy day here in Atlanta. Rainy. But yeah, it's real funny to me how everyone wants to say, oh, I'm talented. Okay. Is that what you call talent? Is that what you call talent? How does that talent translate outside of YouTube? How many of y'all have talent that translate outside of your channel? I'm just asking questions. You know, because, I'm nobody. I'm nobody. Y'all want people to scream and yell and make a fool of themselves for your satisfaction. Exactly, yeah. Lights. These dark side, no one has any lights on, so I don't know where I'm going. I know I'm going, but I don't know if I can get over or not because there's also no lights. So they're all up on me. Get up off me, people. Get up off me. But yeah, it's real funny, wasn't that? Everyone's interested in the show part 2 or the show part 1, but no one's asking the right questions. No one's asking the logistic questions. No one's trying to understand the business of show business. Y'all realize it is a business, right? And the only purpose of a business is to make money, to generate income for said investors. How is it that you are proposing to invest? Like, you can start off something with, for a vendetta or as a give back situation, which is fine. It's always a good way to do it. You know what I'm saying? Some of the best ideas in the world have started back out of a get back. Oh, they won't let me in? I'm gonna show them. Oh, they pissed me off to kick me out of this? Oh, I'm gonna show them that I can do it better. Jay-Z, stop drinking Cristal, came up with his own, you know what I'm saying? Distribution, champagne, wine, liquor situation. A lot of stuff is started out like that way. Oh, you won't let me in it? Okay, I'm gonna show you how. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do it. How I'm gonna help you done it better. You know, this is what it is. But no one's understanding the business of show business. No one's understanding the logistics of how things work. Understanding budgeting, understanding marketing, understanding. Oh, I've got to add a marketing piece to that with said budget. Part of all budgets, because if anyone has done a business plan before, I'm sure some of you who owns these businesses, so you say, have these businesses, so you say, have done a business plan before, right? So you understand when you present a business plan, what's not, you have an initial cost of investment that you are asking for or that you're proposing. And you also have, we're saying, marketing and all the costs of starting up the business and how you want to make money off said business, what your potential of earning income is, so you can continue with the business. Like I said, there's so many different big aspects of these quote-unquote shows that no one has asked the questions about. No one wondered about. All you want to do is be seen. No matter how you be seen or how you do it. A lot of pick me type of individuals. I'm here, pick me. And I ain't gonna lie, full disclosure, I told Batman to hit me up and let me know some information was not, so I can ask them, so I can make a informed decision one way or the other. It is what it is. But the questions I have nothing to do with how much will be paid until I understand all the logistics of said show and said budget. This is what it is. I'm a businessman first. I'm talent later. Because we make sure that my talent is worthy of the business at hand. I'm just saying, no shade, but what? What's the budget? What's the environment? What's the concept? What's the concept? See, you just can't talk a good game with me. You gotta be able to prove something, to show something to me. To be interesting. One way or the other. This is what it is. No hate, no nobody, no trying to roast and gag the shit away with that, but it is what it is. I'm about business first. Even with this first show, when said individual was talking to me about it was not, I was asking questions. Oh, I can't say this because it's under NDA. But yeah, you're saying too much already. Okay, whatever. I'm down with it. You know what I'm saying? That's why, oh, he was never invited. I never wanted to be. Because I knew it was janky from the beginning. Because if you can't tell someone that you want to be part of something, what they've been a part of, I don't. If I get a call from a client saying, oh, I need X, Y, Z, there's a bunch of questions I ask. What's the event? What's your undergarments? What's the feel? What's the dress code? All these different things. Okay, once I get the permission, now I can work on the process of getting you ready for said event. I said ready for said show. I'm just saying. And y'all see how I get my kits and stuff prepared, how I invest in myself first before I'll ever allow anyone else to invest in me. So I'm worth the investment. So I feel that I'm worth the person pouring money onto me. Not because I just show up, wake up, wash my face, and show up. I show the people that, you know what I'm saying, I'm worthy of doing what I do, being who I am, garnering the paycheck that I garnered. Just saying. Now this is long as hell. I can't believe it's taking so long to get to work. But it's slow. It's raining, so it's slow and raining outside. So I understand why everyone's going slow. But yeah. It's real funny how everyone wants a monetary number before they understand what the budget is. Before they understand what the logistics are. Before they understand what's the what. Just saying. It's all about putting money in my pocket first. Because you don't understand that these people are, if they're going to invest, they're investing money in you or it's not. And if they don't have enough money to cover the investment for the time that they want the project to continue or it's not, either the project just shuts down so nothing happens from it, or they actually you to take money out of your pocket. Just saying. I'm just saying, people. But yeah, we'll go on here for a quick second, whatever. Y'all know I'm on here, few and far between. But y'all, I'm really getting ready. I've been on here really because I've been getting my packages and stuff to get my room situated. And I told you one of my talents is interior designing. Hey man, y'all gonna love what I do in this room. I was gonna take a picture of the room in the state now because it's all messy and junky with boxes everywhere and the color schemes. What the color scheme is gonna be when I finish with it. Just show the before and after. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. It's real funny. It's real funny. So, I'm always down for a big laugh. But not everything that y'all do is funny. It's not. Did I miss my goddamn stop? Y'all, I think I missed my stop, y'all. I missed my stop, y'all. Sure did. I missed my stop. But let me get off of here if I can turn back around and find my way back to work. And I'll talk to y'all crazy kids later. I'm gonna miss my stop. If I couldn't even see the truck if I need it. But yeah. Now y'all. Love y'all. It's not only that I love you guys, it's important that you love yourself, love someone else, you respect yourself, and you definitely respect someone else. And stop shaming people us now. You know what I'm saying? I know that's part of y'all quote unquote brand, but that shit ain't cool. We're adults. What's the point of you trying to shame me? I don't get that shit. Stop that shit. That shit is childish and ridiculous. But anyway, y'all, until next time, I'll talk to y'all crazy people later.